Sir, another issue yung sa unprogrammed funds, unprogrammed appropriation. Si Congressman Lagman also said he agreed with you, sir, na kailangan i-challenge to before the Supreme Court para maitama yung fatal defects daw po doon sa unprogrammed appropriation. Sir, are you talking to him or other lawmakers about a possible Supreme Court challenge?
I am talking to a member of the House of Representatives who wants to join me in filing this case, but it's not Congressman Lagman. So nung nabasa ko yung report about his opinion, so sabi ko, okay, we have a possible additional ally in the House. But I'm already talking to a member of the House, and he also agrees with my position. And as a matter of fact, malapit ko na matapos yung outline namin of the reasons why the additional 450 billion pesos made by Congress to the level of the unprogrammed appropriations as proposed by the President is unconstitutional.
Sir, you can't say yet kung sino yung member of the House that you are talking to?
Wag muna until he or she signs the petition.
Opo. But sir, this is bali sigurado na, sir, that you will file a Supreme Court petition. Is there any timeline or deadline, sir? Kasi right now in effect na yung isang budget that you are
Yes.
saying na unconstitutional.
Yes, in effect na nga siya, but ganun din naman ganun din man ang law. That is also a law. So, ganun din yung mga laws po, no? As a matter of fact, may nagkwento nga sa akin na lawyer, no, bago naging in effect yung law, question na nila, na-dismissan pa sila ng technicality because it's not yet in effect. So, mabuti na po tong in effect na yung law na kine-question po natin. So, let us just discuss allow us some time to discuss with the lawyers. Pero the outline of the arguments, malapit na pong matapos.
This month, sir? Is it safe to say na the target is this month?
The target is supposed to be this week, pero siyempre it depends on the lawyer's readiness.
Sen, ano po ba yung dangers of letting this unconstitutional budget continue to take effect?
Number one is we should always respect the Constitution. So more than the budget na ito, it's respecting the Constitution. Kasi ito from my memory, this is the third year in a row na parang naabuso na yung unprogrammed appropriations. For 2022, nagdagdag ang Congress ng 100 billion, more than the President's proposal. For 2023, mga close to 300 billion yata rin ang nadagdag, to 290 billion, parang ganyan. Then for 2024, 450 billion. If we do not stop this practice, abusuhin na po talaga. Aabusuhin yung practice, ang masama, unconstitutional pa yung practice na yun. So it must be nipped in the bud. Okay? So, and then ang masama rito sa practice na ito ay dapat if there are funds available and there are important expenditures of government, hindi ba ang karapat dapat na gawin ay mag-request na lang ng supplemental budget? So parang nasi-circumvent din yung idea na supplemental budget. So meron palang mahalagang gagastusan. Meron naman palang available na pera. Bakit natin ilalagay ngayon sa unprogrammed at gagawin mong conditional na kung merong available na pera? The proper way, kung meron talagang available na pera, the proper way to do it is to enact a supplemental budget. And it should be the President, kasi presidential form of government tayo eh. The President must be the one requesting or initiating the budget process. Ang nangyari dito sa 450 billion na over and above the President's requested amount, ano na ito? Congress na to. It's now Congress this is now originating from Congress. So parliamentary system po yan, hindi na po yan presidential system.
So more of sir, para malinaw na yung or para explicitly masabi na prohibited talaga by the Constitution na sobra sa Senate ng President yung unprogrammed appropriations.
Correct. This is really to uphold what is written in the Constitution. Dalawang provisions ang affected. Yung isa is that there should be no expenditure from public coffers without an appropriation made by law. So yun ang meaning nun, appropriation made by law. So si unprogrammed appropriation, magagastos din eh. Kung may, pagsabi nila mayroong 3 to 4 triggers, magagastos din si unprogrammed appropriation. Therefore, it is an appropriation. And then sinabi naman ng isang constitutional provision, Congress cannot increase the appropriations as proposed by the President. So kasama si unprogrammed appropriations sa word na appropriation as used in the Constitution. It's as simple as that. So ito pong pinaglalaban natin ay to uphold the Constitution. But of course, dadagdagan pa natin ng additional arguments. Number one, yung presidential certification of urgency. Budget process ito, every year natin itong ginagawa eh. ano naman yung emergency o calamity na nasa harap namin na kailangan sagutin ng budget, parati naman natin itong ginagawa. Tignan mo, ano nangyayari tuloy? Hindi tuloy nakikita yung final version kasi second and third reading, isang araw lang, pwede because of the presidential certification of urgency. Ayan, yan mga nangyayari. Hindi tuloy ilang thousand of pages ito, di lalo nating hindi nakikita lahat ng detalye. So, after the fact na tuloy, na ngayon na batas na, makikita natin ang mga detalye, then therefore, it's the proper time to question yung mga wala sa lugar.